10 Smallest Islands Ever Discovered. No one can argue that the world we're living in is the most fascinating thing. From the animal kingdom to flora and fauna, the Earth is really abundant. It will be called the green planet after all. But one of the interesting things on this planet is how lands are on top of a vast body of water. And because of the continuous movement of tectonic plates, there are land masses around the world that are, guess what, tiny. If you want to discover the 10 smallest islands ever discovered with us, continue watching and don't forget to hit the subscribe button for more amazing world discoveries. Let's start off with the title holder of Guinness World Record as the smallest island in the world. Bishop Rock. Bishop Rock stands at the end of Britain's Isles of Scilly, where coastal waters give way to the fury of the Atlantic. In 1847, engineers started building an iron lighthouse there, and it washed away in a storm. Its extraordinary successor, first lit in 1858, stands to this day. The smallest islands in the world are usually hard-to-reach outposts, and Rockall Island is no different. 270 miles from Ireland, Rockall is the tip of an extinct volcano reaching 20 meters, about 65 feet above sea level, in seas with waves recorded as high as 29 meters or 95 feet. In 1955, the British Empire, in its final territorial acquisition, seized Rockall, allegedly due to fears that the Soviets would build a missile battery on it. Third on the list is Sea Lion Island, Falkland Islands. Floating in the South Atlantic Ocean, 185 nautical miles away from the southeast tip of Argentina, the Falkland Islands are the definition of remote. Designated as a natural nature reserve in 2017, this 3.5 square mile dot boasts an abundance of wildlife, including 5 species of penguins, sea lions, elephant seals, giant petrels, and killer whales, and only a handful of permanent residents. It requires a minimum of 3 flights to reach Sea Lion Island from the mainland. Number 4 is Isla Mujeres in Mexico. Sitting ever so calmly at the convergence of the Caribbean Sea and the Gulf of Mexico, Isla Mujeres, Spanish for Island of Women, feels blissfully removed from the hustle, bustle, booze-fueled debauchery, and hard-partying antics of nearby Cancun. Isla Mujeres also promises sandy shores, casual seafood eateries, local artisan shops, excellent snorkeling, and a turtle sanctuary. Since it's only 5 miles long and half a mile wide at its widest point, a car isn't necessary and you can explore just by foot. Number 5 is Little St. Simons Island in Georgia. Little St. Simons Island is a private 11,000-acre barrier island off the coast of Peach State. Widely touted as one of the most beautiful and least developed of Georgia's fabled Golden Isles, this domestic treasure tempts travelers with 7 miles of unblemished beaches, giant cedar trees, and diverse wildlife. And given the limited space, this island only has one accommodation that has 6 quaint cottages. Number 6 on the list is Fox Island, Alaska. Located at the coast of Seward, Fox Island is widely regarded as the crown jewel of Alaska's Resurrection Bay. Imagine imposing mountains, pebbled beaches, sheltered coves, and glimmering glaciers. Fox Island's legendary peaks have been attracting hiking enthusiasts for years. Side trivia: renowned American artist Rockwell Kent spent the winter of 1918 to 1919 on Fox Island. He was looking for inspiration and a chance to reignite his creative spark. Number 7 is Just Enough Room Island, New York. Yes, we are not kidding. That's the name. Part of the Thousand Islands archipelago between the states of New York and Ontario, Just Enough Room Island covers a mere 3,300 square feet, making it the smallest inhabited island. So what could possibly fit on a plot that's the size of a tennis court? Well, 1/13 of an acre seems to be just enough room for a cozy cottage, a tree, some shrubs, and an itsy-bitsy beach. Did someone say simple living? Number 8 is Simping Island in Indonesia. Indonesia consists of staggering 17,508 volcanic islands of various shapes and sizes. Simping Island, previously called Pulau Kelapa II, in the province of West Kalimantan, is the smallest with a total width of 0.5 hectares. At first glance, it appears to be nothing more than a mound of sand, stone, and several trees bobbing in calm waves. But despite its small size, it hasn't deterred visitors from going there to pray and even erecting a shrine. A locally built pedestrian footbridge means easy access for worshippers and day trippers alike. Number 9 is Dangar Island, Australia. Situated just north of Sydney, Dangar Island is a 29-hectare stretch of land in Hawkesbury River that's almost entirely forested. Roughly 250 people live on this leafy little gem that's beloved for its car-free roads, waterfront houses, beaches, Aboriginal rock carvings, gorgeous views, and laid-back vibe. But take note that the number of inhabitants surges during peak season when many folks hop on the ferry from the town of Brooklyn in New South Wales in an attempt to trade city life for more peaceful, pastoral pleasures. And finally, at number 10, 60 miles off mainland Scotland stands Borroway. At west of the Outer Hebrides, you'll find the archipelago of St. Kilda, 40 miles into the Atlantic. It's one of Scotland's 5 World Heritage Sites, with the main island that was abandoned in the 1930s when crops failed. Imagine the surprise of archaeologists when they found out that one of the least hospitable islands, Borroway, was occupied in prehistoric times. The team found remnants of an agricultural field system and crop terraces. 3 possible settlement mounds were also uncovered. The archaeologists think some of the remains could date to the Iron Age. That's it for today's list of 10 smallest islands ever discovered. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up and hit the notification bell if you want to be notified every time we upload a new one. See you on the next one and keep on discovering.